Yeah, the title says it all of here, man. You know, as I sit back wearing the shirt that I love, the game that I love, which is Gears of War, there's need of some justice in the League of Gaming streets and knowledge upon these diplomatic waters that we call the gaming community. First and foremost, I want to be clear that Microsoft been doing big things. The influence of Microsoft is unparalleled. A lot of us already been out here in these streets. We already know what's done came, pretty much know what's coming, and what's the best thing out. Now, the best damn thing out right now is the X. Bottom line. You don't have the X, you have stepping. As a gamer, top priority is to have the best damn thing out. Nobody is sitting there, kid, playing on some trash, bullcrap gaming systems. The objective is to get the latest and the best product out there, because the latest and best product out there is what's innovating and it's what's moving gaming forward. So as a gamer is not defined by how many consoles he has, how many games he has. If that's the case, then all them cats back in the days that I game with in them arcades, we would not be classified as gamers. We didn't have consoles back then. We got up in them arcades and we played. Hey, we were just as important as being a gamer than when the days of the consoles were birthed. And the MSX, which the X has always been a part of Microsoft. They run with the X because the X in a equation of mathematical proportions is the unknown. It's a factor. So the X is something that Microsoft holds value to because they are the DNA of software. So you see it in anything that they put out there that has to do with device units or anything that has to deal with gaming in a forefront setting. We got Xbox. You got DirectX 12. You got the Xbox app. The Xbox One X. The X is just their way of sticking to their roots, sticking to their guns, going back to their fundamentals. But a lot of you lames out here don't know nothing about that, but got Xbox all up in your mouths as if your face is on Xbox Mount Rushmore or something. See, real gamers that's been out here in these streets, really battling in these streets, that really know what it is to get in real fights in these streets over gaming, can see right through the bullcrap, and it's not even funny. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing to watch grown ass men sit up here and waste their time, you know, yapping on some bullcrap when gaming is a code, right? Gaming speaks for itself. So if you gaming, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to sit out here and try to prove that you're gaming, because your gaming is where your stripes come from. It speaks for yourself. And when your gaming speaks for yourself, doesn't matter where you go, you got diplomatic immunity in these gaming streets. Nobody really cares. But if your audience is casual, half-stepping lames, I mean, you're gonna care about a million opinions. But I'm not stating opinions on my channel. I'm not stating opinions nowhere. I don't care about opinions because opinions hold no value. Shout outs to my man, FaZe, Ricardo Vasquez, for stating facts. We put out facts. The comrades I deal with are fact keepers. That's what we do. We provide positivity. We put out that energy that we possess. And in direct gaming, I represent a positive Xbox community. I don't bother nobody. I do my thing, as I've always done my thing my whole life. I don't care about what somebody else is doing. What somebody else is doing doesn't do nothing for me. But I'm a student of the game. What's up, PC Gamer? And anybody that's a student of the game understands that Microsoft has been always a cross-platform. The MSX was a cross-platform. It was a gaming PC. That's what it was, and it birthed in Japan. I grew up on an island called Guam. I know a lot of American gamers never saw this thing. So it's my duty as a root gamer, as a student of the game, as a gaming historian, the best of my abilities is to put this stuff out here because this generation is corroded with a bunch of nonsense that has nothing to do with gaming. A gamer is not defined by how many consoles he has and how many games he plays. No, sir. A gamer is defined by what he has done in the streets of gaming, of what he holds in the community of gaming, what he's known for, and is associated with gaming. I've won local tournaments. I've been in the top 10 in the regions on games, and we're talking on games. Now, there's a lot of folks that's been in the top 10 with their mouthpiece. There's a lot of people that's been in the top 10 with their fingers punching on keyboards. But that's not this guy right here. That's not me. I'm really known. I started out on a competitiveness vibe. When I was a little kid, it's always been about competitive gaming. That's what gaming's about, right? Anything that we do. You know what I'm saying? What game do you know that you play by yourself in reality? We played hide and go seek. You don't play. You have more fun when you're playing with people. When you want to race, when we wanted to race, you don't race by yourself. We play sports. Don't play by yourself. So shall it be in these streets. The best gaming community that's out there. And you talking to one that's had them all. I've had them all just about. There's only one dude that's had a console more than me, over me. And he knows who he is. And I value him a lot. I learn a lot from that guy. But other than that, I've seen it. I've lived it. I shaped it. I was a part of it. And any root game out there that knows what I'm talking about knows that. It's our duty as OGs to come in here and clean up some stuff when we see the trash going on. It's cats like me that have that card, that has that right, that has that backup, that like that black card, that black platinum Federal Express card, you know what I'm saying? We can come in and do whatever we want to do. We ain't scared. We're scared of no yapping and flapping. Now I'm speaking facts. I don't just salute Xbox flag. I wear the jersey. Yes, I'm a fanboy. You can be a fan of something. Just like people can be a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. And they proud of it. There is a such thing as fans. I mean, it's what it is. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of something. The problem is when people talking off their head and they don't know what they talking about. Don't associate that with being a fanboy. Don't associate that with being a fanboy. So you idiots got the wrong terminology. That's just an idiot. That's not a fanboy just because a person likes something and prefers it and sticks with it. It's a person on his own 2 feet. It's harder to do that. It's easy when things get rocky. I'm going to go over here. Then when things pop off, I'm coming back over here. It's easy to do that. It's hard to throw the anchor down, weather the storm, when you know you got the best gaming experience out there. Now, whether people think that console has games or not, I don't care about that. I could care less because I could pull up my library right now and prove any dummy wrong about if the Xbox doesn't have games or not. So that, I'm not even worrying about that. That's the least of my concern. My concern right now is just to let all these people know that the MSX was the very first thing that Microsoft put out in 1983 in Japan. And what's funny, I ain't got to say nothing. But you know, we got all these local Japanese fans out here. And you want to know what's funny to me? Is how you going to not be a fan of the thing that birthed you clowns? That's why I sit back on my back seat like this, like Thanos, and just wait for my opportunity. Yo, it's the new legal, representing direct gaming. To the Xbox community out there, justice has been served. Peace.